What actually happens when you buy those real Instagram followers off the internet? Lots of people have asked that before, and today, my friends, we're gonna, go to places where not a lots of people, or actually lots of people have gone before. We're gonna go to the dark places of the internet and see what actually happens when you buy those real Instagram followers. Let's get going. Welcome back, internet people. My name is actually Dominic, if you're new here. This channel is all about social media growth, growing your personal brand, preferably or preferably blah, blah, on Instagram. And, I run a social media marketing agency, and, believe me, I've seen some things, and that's why I created this channel for you. And that's why we're actually gonna figure out what actually happens when you buy those fake followers, because there's been some really interesting story that I want to tell you before we get into this whole thing. Anyway, so one of my missions that I actually have here for you especially is to inform you out there that not all that glitters is actually gold. Especially in this social media field out there, there's some agencies, there's some sites out there that actually sell you lots of more glitter than there actually is gold. And a couple of days ago, actually, I came across this article about this musician called Threaten, and what he did was actually to buy lots of followers or fans, because you just go on some internet site, you buy some real fans, because that's what they promise, right? You get your fans, and then you're like, oh, I'm the real deal. I got lots of fans within 10 minutes. The internet is a magical place, right? That's why he went ahead and actually booked a tour in the UK and here in Europe, actually, and he's actually based in the US, so he's like, wow, now I've got so many fans. I'm just gonna go book a tour over here in Europe. Cause those fans, those fans that you buy, they're actually real fans, of course, cause the internet says. They might actually come to your shows, right? Cause 40,000 people, for example, from England or wherever, of course, at least 300 of them are gonna come to a show, right? Well, actually not. Actually, he played to no one. No one showed up. And that's not a joke. He played to no one except for the support band and the tech people and maybe one person other than that. And this is, sounds actually pretty funny. It's actually kind of sad because you don't know. Did he think these fans were actually real, or did he think they were fake in the beginning? You never know. The chances could actually be that he actually thought that these fans that he bought before were actually real. Could be like he got lots of followers and all of a sudden in his analytics within Instagram, he was like, yeah, there's lots of people, like 70% of my people are from England, from Great Britain, and the other part are from somewhere else around Europe. So he was probably like, well, I'm the real deal. And if you do stuff like that, don't get me wrong, but you're probably not the smartest person in terms of social media out there, so he might have actually thought that these people were legit. So he was like, yeah, all these people come from Europe and UK, let's just go there and make a tour, because now I'm probably the real shit. So either he was actually really stupid, which probably is the case, and Jared Threaten, hello, because if you read about this whole case, you could end up reading for hours, because this thing is so interesting. It really is interesting what this guy probably has, he put, well, in his head, whatever. Or he was actually a victim of a scam of some agency. Because lately there's been lots of people coming to my agency actually and saying like, okay, I was with this agency in Germany. There's lots of them in Germany apparently that are, giving out those fake followers and stuff like that, or somewhere else. So he could have just been a victim to one of those agencies that request big bucks and actually just send you for some fake followers for 20 bucks. Well, so what does really happen when you buy one of those real followers on Instagram? I've actually set up an account myself right now in a very cool niche, by the way, and we're gonna figure out, we're gonna buy those real followers, and we're gonna figure out live on camera, live on TV, what's gonna happen. So let me get into that, my friends. Buy active Instagram followers can also lead you to social media marketing. What? Buy active Instagram followers. Buy any package you get. 100 extra followers, man. And before 880, after 100,000, man. How much does that cost? They didn't even say, but 60 bucks for 10K followers, man. That's cheap. You got the 100K, 500 bucks. Nice, very nice. Anyway, I think we're gonna go for the 1,000. All right, just let's put it in. It's pizza, pasta, cards also. Right, so here we can actually see did get a lot of more followers than we initially bought. We got almost 2,000 followers. And when you actually take a look at all these people that follow us, well, you know, let's just put it that way. The quality, you know, they kind of look fakeish. You know, some of them have, you know, 7,000 followings. So, you know, I don't know if they're that real and active, to be completely honest with you, my dearest internet friends. Right, let's just, you know, go ahead and post this whole thing, because I've prepared an awesome post for you. And, you know, to post to those 1,800 followers and fans, because, you know, there must be some likes, at least, if I have 1,800 fans or followers, right? Well, let's just see what happens. Tag a friend who loves this car and smash that like button yourself. Because, you know, that's like a call to action, and, you know, that should actually animate those real people to actually click that like button. Anyway, let's just see what happens. Wow. Seems like not a lot, to be honest. Some minutes passed, still not a single like. Are those people not real people like they said? Did they would just, you know, buy some sort of scam product? It's been 6 minutes and still no word. I don't deserve it. Well, you get the idea. Well, as you can see right now, there's not a lot of things going on in this profile in terms of likes, in terms of engagement, right? And I really hate to break it to you, my friends. Those people are not real. They're fake, they're bots. Let me just tell you why it's actually a really, really bad idea to buy some real and active and engaged followers on your Instagram account, no matter how many followers you have right now. First of all, you've got to understand that Instagram has become this sophisticated system in terms of, you know, social media, of course, and in terms of advertising space, because that's their main source of revenue. Their main source of income is actually, you know, generate some revenue through their advertising platform, their Facebook advertising platform. And of course, you know, they're gonna value some people a little bit more than the others, because, you know, some people are just more valuable to advertisers. So because of that, they actually put some sort of measures in place, namely some sorts of algorithms, the algorithm that's gonna throttle you if you do some, you know, weird behavior, mainly because they want to, you know, ban some sort of botting behavior. But ultimately, which is why actually I think they're really doing it, because, you know, so, you know, people that use bots, or, you know, those fake people and all people that try to skew the real numbers and stuff like that, are actually bad for those advertisers, because, you know, they're not valuable anymore. So let's say you have 0 followers. Let's say you just open up this account, you have 0 followers, like, you know, our pizzas and pasta and cars account, and all of a sudden you have a spike of 1,000 new followers, or almost 2,000 new followers. First of all, that's a pretty big indicator for the Instagram system already that there's some fishy things going on. You know, just a spike of almost 2,000 people all at once. And then you're gonna, as you might know, the algorithm's gonna put people into different categories. Why is it doing that? First of all, because of, you know, the whole user experience and stuff like that for actually you, the users. And second of all, of course, again, for the advertisers, you know, so they have to know, okay, these people are interested in cars. These people are interested in, you know, food or whatever, right? So they're gonna put you into different categories. You've probably heard it a lot of times already on this channel, but, you know, just for you new people out there, which should, by the way, if you're new here, just, you know, hit that subscribe button, you know, don't forget that. And they're gonna look at, you know, your behavior, your followers, who are you interacting with, who are they interacting with, and they're gonna put you, all right, this account mainly consists of people that are into spaghetti stuff, whatever, you know? Now with these fake followers, you know, let's say there's almost 2,000 people that are, you know, bots, that are not real people, and they follow things all around the place. We could see that some have 7,500 following, some have lots of different. It's actually not real things. It's just, you know, people that, or accounts that have been set up in mass farms somewhere in India probably to actually just, you know, sell those. What happens with this thing is the whole algorithm thing is gonna get confused. They don't know which kind of category they should put you actually in, because, you know, you get all these likes and, you know, or in this case followers from all these different sources of different categories. So you're like, all right, what? We don't know anymore. And the second thing being is, you know, your whole engagement and reach is going to be compromised a lot, because, you know, of course, you get some new followers. The algorithm's gonna favor all these new followers that come to your profile a lot more, you know, because, you know, they're like, all right, these are a lot more new people that come to this profile. Of course, they're You know, they want to see the content. So naturally, when you post a new picture, the algorithm's going to show your post to those new people that came to you. But you know, the thing is, they're fake people in this case. And you know, none of these fake people are going to actually see this post or actually going to like this post like we saw right here, because there's 0 likes for, and the algorithm's going to think like, all right, this content might not be good because no one's liking it, you know. And the further you go along, the worse it's gonna get, because every time you post a picture, you know, the people are not gonna like it, especially those newer people that are weighted probably a little bit more. And you know, doesn't matter if you have 0 followers or even if you have 10,000 followers and you buy 1,000 followers, there's still 1,000 people. And remember the reach thing, you know, Instagram's not gonna show your picture to all of your 10,000 followers. Probably only 100 or 50 in the first 5 minutes, right? And those 50 are most likely gonna be those people that came to you influxing, you know, recently. In this case, your fake followers. So this whole system's going to be skewed. That's why the whole engagement drops. That's why accounts that have, you know, fake followers on them have a pretty bad reach lately. This is why you actually should not buy those fake followers, those fake likes, nothing at all. And is it actually good for your social proof? Because lots of times people ask me that, you know, what if I just buy 3,000 likes for social proof for my new company, for my new personal brand, so it appears that, you know, actually lots of people follow me, and you know, this will result in, you know, more people actually following. We did some sort of tests, and we actually found out because of this whole algorithm thing and stuff like that, this whole thing does not work anymore. It will compromise you way more people than you would actually get. So don't do that. Just go for the long-term genuine thing, you know. And this whole social media world, in my opinion, is naturally and slowly progressing towards being more genuine, and you know, people being more authentic and stuff like that. So go the genuine route. You know, people, it's okay if you don't have that many followers. If you appear right on camera, if you appear in those pictures, if you talk to those people, if you know, build up some sort of relationships with them, because you know, in the end, that's all about. You need to know, build some relationships, you'll all be happy. You have customers, you have fans, you have that all. You need the relationships with every one of you out there. Anyway, to every one of you out there that has not actually, you know, hit that subscribe button down below, hit it right now, please. I'm actually gonna give away, like I said, some sort of, you know, small but very fat ponies for the next 20 subscribers out there. They're due 75. Anyway, my name is Dominic. Talk to you in a couple of days. Thanks for watching, and bye-bye.